is right, Mitch and Tom. I am now joined by the super team of EMEA and your winners, Team Vitality. First of all, massive congratulations, everyone. And Faded, you didn't get to do the trophy lift. Can we just get you? I didn't see you do it.
But he did, right? He was first to do it.
Oh, you did first? Oh, my bad. I thought I missed it. I was like, we got to get the coach on it. All right, okay. That aside, I have to come to you first. Safe, IGL, captain. And I remember when you, after everything that happened on Team Liquid, I remember the first time you played against them, when you beat them, how emotional you were, how much it meant to you to be able to prove to your old org, your old team, that maybe they made a mistake to let you go. And now you've managed to deny them a trophy. You beat them in the fashion you have. You're the best team in EMEA. So talk me through your emotions and this journey that you've been on.
Emotions? I don't know. I don't feel like I have specific emotions to this. Like, it's nice that we beat Liquid, but also, I mean, I said it before the season started. I said Liquid's gonna be a good team. Like, I felt it. I even was telling the boys when we were practicing, I'm like, they're gonna be a good team. They're gonna do something. And I mean, I'm happy that they're doing well now. You know, when you leave your ex, it's hard. But I'm happy she's doing well. Yeah.
You've evolved. Growth. I love the growth we've seen in you.
I'm really happy for my ex.
And how about winning another one? You know, you've won one already since the partnership era.
I mean, at the end of the day, 1 year from now, people are gonna look back and be like, "Who won kickoff?" So kickoff is just a stepping stone. I feel we're talking about the future. We talk about Paris. We talk about like longevity, and I think that's where we're aiming. So I mean, nice. We won kickoff. Cool. There's so much work left, no?
I mean, Vitality fans, it would be nice if this team can win in Paris. Am I
right?
Good
mindset.
I know my audience. I know my audience. Next, Durka. Can you ever just give us like a non-stressful, normal best-of-5 final? You know, you win it easily. It's always like a very, very exciting. I'm definitely not complaining, but how is it that you're able to keep reverse sweeping teams, the comeback? Do you think this comes down to your personal experience?
I think it's just experience, yeah. Like, I've been in this situation many times, like against Les one time, and then against Heretics, like in the finals last year, and I think I've done it many times, or like played a lot of maps, so it's kind of like experience, and you know how these things goes, and even if you win 2 maps, it's like not always over, because if you think it's over, like you can lose 2 maps instantly after.
Do you ever get tired of it? You know, having to make comebacks, having to reverse sweep?
I would be more happy to play 3-0 maps, then you can get to chill at night, but like these are a bit stressful, but they're also fun probably to watch.
So at what point did you believe in this? When you were 2-0 down, when things weren't really going your way? Also losing Haven is definitely a hard one for you guys. So how did you actually pull this off?
We were just confident in our maps. I think our map pool is strong, and even though we lost like Split and Haven, which we wanted to win first, but like it's fine. We have a 3rd map, let's play it, and then we started believing into it, kind of like. I think we just took it slow round by round, and there's like nothing to stress about unless you're like out of the stage already. So it's like while the game goes, you need to try hard.
This is for any of you, feel free to answer. What were the vibes like after? Because we saw some, you know, behind the scenes, we have a camera, we see some bits and bobs, but we can't really exactly deduce exactly what it was like. So maybe Faded, what was it like back there when you were 2-0 down?
I think one of the biggest things is these guys never give up. They never quit. And the vibes, like, Safe is a vibes merchant. At the end of the day, he is able to keep the motion steady. He motivates out the whole team. You know, his harsh words are not taken as negative. His harsh words are things of encouragement. And a lot of the times he's creating a positive environment around him. So that in itself, it's one of his traits of leadership that I admire a lot. Like, he's able to keep the boys calm. And I'm gonna be honest, like, even being down 2 maps, like, I didn't stop believing because these guys didn't stop believing. They knew what they needed to change, and they knew what they needed to fix. And it was a fight, but I'm not surprised, to be honest with you. Like, these guys never give up. So.
Beautiful reverse sweep. Anything you want to add there, Safe, to what your coach just said?
No.
Fair enough. While I have you here, Faded, while I have you, Ascension last year, I know that was a bit of
Was
a,
like a
rough,
finesse?
you
Yeah,
know,
I
there were
guess
some
he
rough
does, yeah.
times for you, especially how the expectations were for your team at the time. Did you ever envision that fast forward, not even 6 months, you know, just like 4 or 5 months, that you're going to be in a different region, in a different country, on a very different stage and lifting one of the hardest trophies to lift?
To be honest, no, I never imagined it. You know, there's a lot of things to Safe, especially, you know, being one of the first people to believe in me, alongside with a lot of the organization. You know, everyone from the top, from Neo all the way down to, you know, the managers and all the staff, like, everyone just had such great faith, and, you know, I couldn't just let them down. But I'll be honest, like, the interview I had with Safe kind of, like, cemented it for me. I just knew he was a real dude. And from that point on, I think it just shows, you know, what kind of synergy our team has.
So he's the reason you wanted to come here?
He is one of the main reasons why I want to come here.
Oh,
yes, 100%.
thank you for that, Safe.
Yeah.
We love that. We love that. All right, okay. Kicks, I'll come to you next. I'll just go down the line. Now, when it comes to, do you have a mic? Do you have a mic? Yes,
I do have a microphone.
Lovely. When it comes down to this label of a super team, I'm sure maybe you felt it a little bit. You are surrounded by all the superstars. You know, this is a super team, and maybe you were overlooked a little bit in the narrative. But I think you've managed to earn that title. I think you are also one of the superstars.
Dude,
I
had a
don't think it's
solid,
just down to you know, the players next to you when we talk
Just a
about
solid
this
whole
super
event.
team. How much confidence does that give you to know that in such a short amount of time in your career you've managed to achieve this and to be playing with some of the greatest players we've ever seen in the game?
I mean, for me, like, this label of a super team didn't really matter to me. Like, a lot of people had this expectation that the 4 people around me will have to, you know, put in work or whatever, but, like, people don't know what's happening on the inside, and, like, from day one, everyone had trust in me, and it's like, they didn't treat me like I'm some guy that's below them or, like, more inexperienced, you know. Like, we were all brothers from the beginning, and that really helped me just be confident in myself. And, like, I feel like it's been showing, especially recently. Like, I felt really comfortable, and everyone has trusted me, so, like, I feel good in the team.
What would you say is the most rewarding thing about this journey? And especially, you know, giving last year, making a final, losing it as well, and then coming back and being even better?
The most rewarding, I don't know.
Winning.
Winning.
Probably.
We're winning now.
Yeah, winning's nice, right? Feels good. Feels good. All right, okay, we'll go to Les here next. Now, the only player to ever win 2 trophies in 2 separate regions. I know Narrate's nearly edged you there. But, of course, coming over here and being able to achieve that, it is not easy, Les. It's definitely not easy, as you will probably experience in a different region as well. How would you compare winning it this time around compared to 2023?
I think it's more hard to my individual because I'm changing my language, right? But to compare the tournaments in VC America, it's a little more hard because it was more long, the tournament. I won the VC1, not the kickoff, so like kickoff is so fast.
Yeah, it almost feels like harder because how much you have to play and how quickly things change as well. I think a lot of your teammates have shared why they joined Team Vitality. So I wanted to ask you, why did you come here? Why did you move region, take this risk?
It's a complicated question, right? But like, it was a project, I think. Like, I was talking with Dirk before, like we were planning to play together, so, and Safe went to me with a good project, good ideas. I like it. We did some tryouts. I saw his move because I needed to see, because I played against him one time and it was a stomp, sorry. So I didn't know if he was good or not. But after the tryout, I saw that this team is amazing, and then I joined.
I need you to come and talk to my landlord or something, Safe. You know, you can get anything done. Everyone is here because of you. I absolutely love that. And Sadak has been on the desk today, and I have never seen someone have so much loyalty and trust and just rave about how great you are and how much he thinks that you guys can definitely win this trophy. Today, one of the things he shared with us is that when he saw the Fracture was the final map, he said that you will be one of the reasons that Vitality can do this because you love this map. In the past, you've even told him that you could call on this map as well. Did any of that come out today on this Fracture? How are you feeling, especially on Brimstone?
I think he was being sarcastic because I hate this map. Like, it's, for me, it's the worst map in this game. But I understand a lot about this map. So we create together. This map was safe, Trex, Faded, and me. So I have some ideas in this map. So I was really confident.
You like the Brimstone?
I like it. The
fun.
old dog. I like it.
Okay. All right, Trex, here we go. I don't think it would be unfair to say that you might be the best player, if not one of the best players that just kind of got a little bit unlucky when it comes
That's
to
actually
winning
true,
the trophy.
Pecan. That's true.
Now, you've finally done it. What are the emotions that you're feeling right now?
Yeah, I mean, it's really, like, the feeling is good, obviously. Like, it's my first trophy in my career, like the 5 years. And yeah, I mean, it's especially good for me because I did it with safe. Like I'm playing with safe for 2 years now, and this is the third year. So like, yeah, I mean, I'm just enjoying my time here. Yeah.
How challenging has it been? Because 2023 there were some issues going on, and then we know you
Matchup
couldn't
draw, not
join
yet.
us for
It's coming
kickoff
up.
as well last year. It just felt like you constantly had to jump through a lot of challenges to get there.
Yeah, I mean, last year I couldn't join because of some issues, and then I joined for splits, and it was like good. But yeah, I mean, in the end, finally I could join this year, and I proved that I could actually win it. Yeah. So yeah.
I don't think anyone ever doubts you and your abilities. But why do you think that it's taken for this kind of environment for you to win? Because you've also been on good rosters before.
I mean, I think this is the best roster I ever had in my career. So yeah, I mean, it's finally like I'm finally getting what I deserve, I think. So yeah.
And lastly, how do you keep motivated? How do you not give up? Because 5 years and not having a trophy and, having to play LCQs, having to grind through everything is not easy.
I mean, I think I'm still like hungry for like actual global tournaments, because this is like a Europe tournament only. So yeah, I mean, I just want to win the actual international, and yeah.
I mean, I feel like you guys are probably one of the scariest teams going into Masters Bangkok. I'm glad you mentioned
Sure.
it, because in just a moment, we will find out who
we
you'll
go.
be facing. The draw show is happening right after this.
That's the one.
Before we go to that, though, who do you want to face in the first round? You have 4 choices. Of course, I believe that you can only face the second seed from the other regions. Do you have a team in mind, you guys, in particular? I'll start with you, Faded. I'll start with you. Who do you want to go up against?
He's gonna
Probably
say
one of the
sentinels.
American teams. I have a lot of respect for,
So Sen?
Yeah, Sen or G2. I mean, both Josh and Cap are amazing coaches I've looked up to, so being able to head against them is probably an honor I would like to have. So,
Did you yoink that comp? Was that yoinked from G2?
no comment.
All right, Safe. What about you? Who do you wanna face? Trace?
Whoever whoever Faded wants to face.
Oh, I really was hoping you would say Trace.
No.
No, not Trace. Oh,
No.
okay. Durka?
I think sentinels. Yeah.
The self-explanatory, right? The reasons.
Yeah.
Self-explanatory. Kicks?
Whatever Durka wants.
So Sentinels?
Sure.
Okay, Les?
I think EDG, the actual champions.
Nice. Great answer. Great answer.
First seed, little bit.
Yeah. You might face them a bit later. Probably face them a bit later. And Trex, what about you?
I would say G2. I saw Leaf yesterday said that he wants to face us in the tournament, so yeah, I would say G2.
Do him a favor. Unfortunately, it can't be the first round that you face G2, but maybe we do see it at some point. Thank you so much, you guys. Massive congratulations for today. Thank you to the fans as well for coming out here. And thank you to you guys for staying with us. Do not go anywhere, because it's time to throw this over to Kakuka for the Masters.